With a single glance at the unbelievable power and efficiency of the modern excavator, it is remarkable to think that it stems from a simple prototype that was drawn up nearly 2 centuries ago. The genius of several innovative brains across history has brought us near perfectly efficient modern machines. This is the incredible tale of the birth and evolution of the excavator. The roots of heavy construction equipment goes all the way back to the ancient Romans, who were well ahead of their time. They used water wheels and timber cranes in ancient Greece and the Roman Empire that set the stage for developments to come. The pile driver traces its origins to the 15th century, but true construction machinery didn't really take off until the early 19th century, when in 1818, French-British engineer Marc Isambard Brunel patented the tunneling shield. This protected workers during the excavation of large tunnels. By the late 19th century, modern heavy machinery began to take shape. Before that, animals were the main source of power for construction tasks. But a big leap forward came in 1796 with the introduction of steam-powered British dredges. This innovation opened the way for the portable steam engine, which was a game changer, especially in agriculture. This breakthrough led to the creation of tractors and the steamroller. Eventually, petrol and diesel engines gained popularity, taking over from ethanol and kerosene engines. With this, they became the go-to power source for construction machines. And with that shift, America emerged as the largest and most promising market for these machines. American inventor William Otis took a big leap forward in 1835 by designing the first self-powered excavator. As time went on, hydraulic systems and electric-powered equipment started to make their mark. Around the same time, the forklift came into existence, coinciding with the founding of the Holt Manufacturing Company, now known as Caterpillar. Holt's gas-propelled crawler tractor didn't just revolutionize agriculture, it also inspired military machinery. When it comes to mass production, the 1917 Fordson tractor had made a big impact, quickly followed by the development of a front-loader machine. In fact, farming technology had a huge influence on the evolution of heavy construction equipment overall. At the dawn of the 20th century, the Lombard steam log hauler made history as the first commercial vehicle to hit the market. Engineers soon figured out that adding tracks to the machines would insanely boost their capabilities. This innovation led to tracked tractors, bulldozers, and excavators, all of which still rely on this technology today. And by the 1920s, the bulldozer that we're familiar with had been invented. The 1920s marked the advent of bucket wheel excavators. The high-powered mining tools, which are the largest heavy machines, were invaluable in mining precious minerals. During the 1920s, heavy machine companies became more commonplace, and established ones started to merge and grow, e.g. Holt, which later became Caterpillar. The 1920s also saw the invention of various other machines that are frequently used in construction today, such as the bulldozer, which utilize continuous metal track technology. Like other industries, the heavy machinery industry was affected by the Great Depression of the 1930s. Many manufacturers had to resort to selling parts and equipment abroad to help stay afloat during the tough economic times. That's not to say that there wasn't big infrastructure during the 1930s, because landmarks such as the Golden Gate Bridge were erected during that decade with the use of heavy machines. By the 20th century, the hand shovel was no longer necessary because of the dominance of the hydraulic excavators that had been developing over the previous decades. This advancement greatly increased productivity and made earth moving and digging much easier. In the 1950s, heavy-duty container cranes became widely used, and as the demand for such equipment grew, new transportation methods came to the scene to move these machines around the world. In 1949, Liebherr introduced the first mobile tower crane to address the need for taller buildings. After World War II, construction projects surged in many countries where heavy machinery played a crucial role. By 1951, the first fully hydraulic backhoe excavator was launched by the Poquelin factory in France, thus creating a new space in the field of technical development of excavators. In the early and middle 1950s, towed full-swing hydraulic excavators and crawler full hydraulic excavators were successively developed. The hydraulic excavator trial produced at the initial stage is based on the hydraulic technology of aircraft and machine tools. It lacks hydraulic components suitable for various working conditions of the excavator, and the manufacturing quality is not stable enough, and the supporting parts are not complete. Now jump ahead to the 1960s in Japan, and it was the phase when the country was experiencing a great economic boom and rapid urbanization. This boom and growth put a lot of pressure on the civil engineering sector to build new homes in densely populated areas. The challenge was that while excavators could speed up construction, their size made them unsuitable for many tight construction sites. As a result, workers were still relying on pickaxes and shovels. Then the YNB 300 made its entry, arguably one of Yanmar Construction Company's most innovative solutions. This wheeled, self-propelled mini excavator was designed to fit into those cramped spaces and was the world's first mini excavator. Its success led to the development of the YNB 600C, which enhanced operator efficiency and featured a swing boom. This design allowed the mini excavator to dig next to walls. This feature further improved its versatility and performance of construction sites. The 1998 release of the VIO-40 by Yanmar, the world's first zero-tail swing excavator, marked the start of the development of smaller, more efficient excavators. Following this, the 2010s saw the start of commonplace use of hybrid technology in plant machinery operations. This technology allowed the industry to produce more efficient machines while lowering operator usage costs. Since the 1960s, hydraulic excavators have entered the stage of promotion and vigorous development. Excavator manufacturers and varieties in various countries have increased rapidly, and the output has soared. During 1968 to 1970, the output of hydraulic excavators accounted for 83% of the total output of excavators, which was close to 100%. The 1980s were not as kind to the industry as the previous 3 decades had been. The work on the interstate highway system was for the most part finished, and the demand for the machines was not as strong. As a result, many heavy equipment companies folded or merged to form a few large companies. It was during this time that Caterpillar emerged as the biggest company for heavy equipment in America. The 1970s and the 1980s were decades when many construction equipment manufacturers merged, and a variety of regulations were then introduced, which resulted in more efficient and environmentally friendly machines. Caterpillar dominated the US market and much of the world's market share as well. Construction equipment rental became a thing at the dawn of the 21st century, and the industry grew. Electric-powered machines were presented as well.
Hey, I'm popping in really quick. My name is William. I run the channel here at Extreme Force. I also run a premium merino wool sock brand for trade workers called Camel City Mill. Now, we offer 3 lengths. These socks are perfect. We have the boot cut, the crew, and the ankle. These socks are perfect if you struggle with sweaty feet, if you're on your feet for 12, 14 hours a day, if you work in the trades, anything where any hard work is necessary, then you need our socks, and there are 3 main reasons why. Reason number 1 is if you struggle with sweaty, stinky feet, using a merino wool sock, that's gonna help you tremendously. Number 2, we don't use any merino wool. We use a special proprietary yarn called Ironside merino wool. The way we kind of spin that together, it makes our socks twice as durable compared to regular merino wool. Here's an example where I'm picking up a 15-pound kettlebell with a single thread of our Ironside merino wool. Not only that, but we also do double-plated nylon fortification in the toe and in the heel. This makes our socks so durable that we offer a 10-year durability guarantee. So that means if you get a hole in your socks within the first 10 years, no joke, you can send them back to us. We'll give you a brand new pair completely free. The third thing you're gonna love about these socks is that they are 100% USA made. So our factory is in North Carolina, the wool's in North Carolina. We're a North Carolina company. We're really proud about that. North Carolina is the hosiery sock capital of the United States. we're right there, we're epicenter. So if you like American-made products, if you like an American-made pair of socks, it has a 10-year durability guarantee that will give you dry, comfortable feet, even if you're working a 14-hour shift in 100-degree weather. Make that feel like easy mode. If you want a pair of these socks right now, use the link down in the description below. We'll hook you up. Thank you again for watching Extreme Force. Now let's get back to the video.
Over the years, some excavators set world records. The world record for the largest excavator goes to the Bucyrus RH400. The behemoth is 32 feet tall, 24 feet wide, and weighs 980 tons. Its twin 4,500 horsepower engines drive a 65-yard bucket that moves 9,000 tons of material per hour. The world's largest land vehicle title also goes to an excavator. It's the Bagger 293 mining machine, which tips the scale at 14,200 tons. It has a bucket wheel feature that handles 8.5 million cubic feet per working day. The machine is big enough to see in satellite photos. On the smallest scale end, there's the Cat 300 9D. It measures 28 inches wide and has a retractable undercarriage. It can sneak through a doorway to take on interior demolition challenges. But don't think that small size means low power. The Cat 300 9D has a 13 horsepower engine running its tracks, bucket, and blade. Some excavators are designed with the future in mind. The Regolith Advanced Surface Systems Operations Robot Rasor excavator is a mini mover that works in low-gravity environments, such as those on the Moon, Mars, asteroids, and comets. Regolith is the industry term for loose mineral material covering bedrock. Excavators become more technically advanced each year. New generation machines have better fuel consumption, lower emissions, produce less noise, and provide more power than earlier models. Advanced computer systems monitor the excavator's health and assess operator performance. Excavators are also much safer today than they were in the early steam shovel years. Modern excavators have climate-controlled cabs with ergonomic controls. Advances such as zero swing designs make them safer for nearby workers too. And then there's the wide assortment of work tools that you can attach to your choice of an excavator. Excavators come in various types, each designed for specific tasks and applications. The right excavator for your needs will depend on how you plan to use it, and operators often switch between functions quickly. Here is a rundown of the main types of excavators that you might encounter. Crawling excavators. These are among the most common excavators seen across America. Equipped with tracks, they excel at navigating challenging terrain and steep slopes. Crawling excavators come in a range of sizes, from small rubber-tracked mini excavators to large machines on steel tracks. They are favored for their ability to exert less ground pressure, making them suitable for many different types of jobs. Wheeled excavators. Unlike crawlers, wheeled excavators trade tracks for tires, which increases their speed and mobility. They can move much faster than tracked machines, making them ideal for transport between job sites. However, they have a higher center of gravity, which can affect stability. Despite this, their excellent mobility makes them a popular choice for projects requiring frequent site changes. Skid steer excavators. Often associated with the wheeled loaders and compact track loaders, skid steers are versatile machines that can also be equipped with excavation attachments. Though traditionally not classified as excavators, many skid steers, multi-terrain loaders, and tracked compact loaders can be fitted with excavation arms, allowing them to perform excavation tasks efficiently in tight spaces. Backhoe excavators. There's some debate over whether traditional backhoes should be classified as excavators. A backhoe features an excavating arm on one end and a loader bucket on the other. Unlike other excavators, a backhoe's arm cannot rotate 360 degrees. While this limits its maneuverability slightly, it does remain effective for its intended excavation tasks. Excavators come in a wide range of sizes and types, designed to handle various tasks across different industries. The diverse applications of excavators have spurred innovation, leading to a broad selection of models available for purchase or rent. Here is how different types of excavators are utilized in various sectors. Construction and utilities. Excavators are a staple in construction and utilities projects which occur year-round. Whether it's for residential subdivisions or road construction, you'll find various excavator types in action. They're essential for digging, grading, and moving materials in these projects. Demolition and scrap. In the demolition and scrapyard sectors, excavators play a crucial role. They might be long-reach machines used for dismantling structures or stacking crushed vehicles, or simpler skid steers with backhoe attachments. Crawler excavators equipped with grapple attachments are also commonly used to handle debris and scrap materials. Waste and recycling. Landfill and recycling sites present unique challenges, such as dealing with soft ground and poor traction. To address these issues, excavator manufacturers have developed specialized undercarriages that improve flotation and traction. Many excavators used in these environments feature steel wheels with sharp spikes to navigate difficult terrain and manage waste effectively. How excavators have become what they are today is pretty remarkable when you consider where they started. So share your thoughts on the unbelievable evolution of this machine in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more informative videos on big and record-breaking machines, and we'll see you in the next one.